morning, everyone. I'm Dan Schaefer, and I'm running for the Missouri House of Representatives, District 97, covering the northern part of Jefferson County. I'm a father, a husband, engineer, political podcaster, and a writer. I was raised in Missouri, but I spent about half of my life in California. Now, this morning I want to share a vision I have for Missouri, a vision that puts the power back into the hands of the people where it rightfully belongs. Now, keep in mind that I'm going to be talking about Republicans today in this speech, but I don't mean to vilify them. But here it goes. In recent years, we've seen troubling instances where the Missouri legislature, which has been under Republican control for the past 22 years, has blatantly ignored the will of the people. Allow me to cite some examples. Firstly, the initiative petition to expand Medicaid was a huge success. It passed with significant public support, yet the legislature refused to fund it, directly contradicting the voters' mandate. This disregard for the democratic process undermines our trust in government, as if to say our voices don't matter. Secondly, the Clean Missouri Initiative, passed by popular vote in 2018, aimed to ensure fair elections and a transparent government. It was effectively nullified by a 2020 initiative from the Republican legislature. They used misleading ballot language to cancel out the 2018 initiative, overturning the people's will. Again, our voices were ignored. 2 years ago, when the Supreme Court reversed Roe v. Wade, Missouri was the first state to completely outlaw abortion with no exceptions. In response, citizens initiated a petition to restore reproductive rights and codify them in the Missouri Constitution. However, the Secretary of State delayed the start of the signing period, making it almost impossible to gather the necessary signatures in time. Nevertheless, the people persevered and succeeded, gathering over twice the needed signatures. And then what happened? The legislature responded by attempting to put forth a ballot initiative that would change the petition rules, window dressing it with ballot tanning in order to mislead us, effectively ignoring our voices yet again. What's going on here? Our right to be heard is under attack, not by all Republicans. I want to make that clear. Not by all Republicans, but by a large enough number to deny the people their voice in government. Beyond their attack on women's reproductive rights, the radicals in the Republican-dominated legislature have banned books from our libraries, trying to divert funds from public to private schools through school vouchers, cynically calling it school choice, aimed to eliminate African American studies, and promoted a culture of intimidation with online images of themselves wielding guns, baseball bats wrapped in barbed wire, and flamethrowers. Their message couldn't be more clear. We rule. Your voice doesn't matter. And if you dare to disagree, we have weapons. Have they been successful in their campaign of intimidation? Well, during my campaign for state representative, I've spoken to many Democrats who understandably feel intimidated, fearing repercussions from their friends and neighbors if they dare to stand up and voice their opinions. They feel isolated and commonly think of themselves as blue dots in a red state. This culture of intimidation is anti-American. I, for one, will not cower to it. We are a free nation, and any attempt to suppress our freedom of expression is a threat to our precious democracy. My vision for Missouri is clear. We must elect a legislature that respects the people's voice. But this is not a solo effort. The people must get involved. They must gather their courage, stand up, use their voice, and hold their elected legislators accountable. They must get off the sidelines and into the game. Democracy is not a spectator sport. In the words of Robert La Follette, who was a highly influential politician, a Republican, by the way, during the progressive era of the early 1900s, said this: mere passive citizenship is not enough. We must be aggressive for what is right if government is to be saved from those who are aggressive for what is wrong. Let us renew our commitment to the democratic principles set forth by our founding fathers. Working together, all of us, Democrats and Republicans alike, we can make a better Missouri, a state where the people's voice is heard, respected, and acted upon. I'm Dan Schaefer, the Democratic candidate for the Missouri House of Representatives, District 97. Please see my webpage at danformo.com. Thank you for your time.